This election has demonstrated there is such a thing as a parallel universe. Places actually exist where agendas are exactly opposite to all the normal understandings of human nature, economics, and moral values. The confusing part is people with these agendas live in the richest cities in the country. A Wall Street Journal study found the top 3 wealthiest cities in the country are Washington, D.C., San Francisco, and San Jose, California. How can these cities, who openly violate every core value of an economic principle, be the wealthiest in the country? Logic would dictate that any violation of these core values of truth, fairness, sustainability, and integrity would lead to economic failure. Instead, these cities have accumulated vast wealth. These cities are notorious for their fanatical politicians with radical points of view. 93% of Washington, D.C. voted for Vice President Biden. This is an incredible number, showing the visceral disdain for the president and his policies. It shows that things like tax increases are exactly what they want. More taxes means more money flowing into the trough from which all these bureaucrats feed. Their liberal agendas never fix any problems. Their only objective is to gain more power and increase the bureaucracy that keeps them in business. They accomplished little and were slated for extinction if Trump won again. Their real purpose for their existence was to find more victims that would continue voting for their dysfunctionality. These cities have massive welfare programs, declare themselves sanctuary communities, want to defund the police, legalize drugs, support abortion, try to take away our guns, and allow race riots to destroy honest, hardworking private businesses, almost encouraging anarchy and crime. This is a classic case of the squeaky wheel getting the grease, with actions that encourages more dysfunctionality while punishing well-managed cities with higher taxes to pay for the incompetence of the poor-managed cities. There is no incentive to do the right thing that sustains a functional society. It's too profitable to be self-serving and do the wrong thing in the short term, in spite of the fact that their actions would destroy the country. This is caused by political correctness infection of the country, with the media complicit in covering up any indication of corruption. None of this is new. This sort of political maneuvering has been quietly happening behind the scenes since the dawn of efforts to organize a functional society. As with everything, it is never what happens, but how we deal with what happens. This too will pass, and right will prevail. It is frustrating it takes so long. This is a great country that was built by geniuses that any idiot can run. That statement will be severely tested, but it will prevail. Our founders purposely made it very difficult for Congress to make radical changes quickly and screw it up beyond the point of no return. Thank God. This is Keith Kuby wishing you the best in making the world a better place.